So, here we go. Hopefully you can hear me over it. If you can, thank you. If not, I'm so sorry. But, here we go. Let's just go ahead and get into it. With the final exam period finally over, Shuki sits in his room pretending to read a book on his bed in case anyone comes in. Behind the book's pages, he's hiding a map of the aquarium, which is awesome. That is amazing. I don't even know how many times I've gone over this, but there's no evidence left there anymore. I don't know what I'm going to do. Am I really stuck at a dead end? No, I've already played through this, and I'm sorry if it seems like I have, because I recorded this. I recorded it like 2 different times to try and get the audio things figured out. And let me bring down this stuff real quick, because I feel like the music is going to be way too loud to hear me over. And if it's not, then I'm sorry. I guess you're not getting any music. Okay. Get up the menu. Just then, Shuki's stomach growls. Sighing, he shuts the book. Well, I can't save anyone on an empty stomach, I guess. Very true. I love that you are very... Shut up, me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Shuki jumps out of bed to go find something to eat, mulling over the facts of the case in his head all the while. So obviously from the last episode, if you haven't seen the last episode, I'm sorry that I'm playing this right now. I know you're probably like, oh no, wait, I haven't seen the latest thing. And if you have seen the latest thing, then good for you. If you haven't, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I just want to get this video out. And this is the only way that I'm seeing that I can do that. Audio sounds fine now? Okay, perfect. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you coming and checking my audio for me. One Thursday afternoon, the final exam results are finally posted. Shuki's abysmal scores don't surprise him. So if you have not caught up with my latest video on Break Chance Memento, then you've already seen that our last character has sadly passed away, and it's so upsetting. It's so freaking upsetting. I don't know. I wish I could change it, which I'm going to. I'm gonna change it. But just that little update to you guys so that you know kind of where we're at. Like I could study with all this going on. I wonder if this will be different after I save Osakawa-senpai. He's gotten used to his memories of events shifting after solving a case, but it's still a bit strange to think about. Which I still think it's very strange to think about, because I feel like that is a crazy thing to have to keep up with. Well, it's not like I'm great at studying normally anyway. Very, very true. Sad but true. Sad but true. Did we not just skip a day too? Are we just skipping around random days? The next day, Shuki and his brothers arrive home from school to see a crowd of people standing around the common room. Alright, so this is what like kind of like freaked me out a little bit. Sorry, I'm checking your comments just as well, just making sure that everything's going well. What's going on? Is it some kind of event? I did not do his voice there. I have no idea. Did you hear anything about an event going on today? No, I think I'd remember if there was one. Hang on, I'll ask someone. It doesn't look like we're getting through this crowd anytime soon anyway. I'll play more music after this, I promise. I wasn't planning on playing this game right away, but I figured I might as well get this video out if anything. Natsume walks away but returns a minute or two after. It looks like Yukinari's brother is here. Now at first I thought it was that little kid that we had talked to in the last episode, but apparently it's not, and I'm sorry, my TV likes to kind of go all over the place right now. I'm not sure why, but it's going all over the place and my camera's probably going Shuki finally manages to spot someone he guesses is Yukinari's older brother through the crowd. He's flanked on either side by a stern-looking bodyguard. Also, my phone decided to turn off, and that's where I'm getting all of my stuff. Will you do the right pattern? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. See this guy right here. Holy frick, he does not look anything like Yukinari. If anyone has any information about Yukinari, I would very much appreciate to hear it. I don't think that my brother committed suicide. I can't accept that he would do such a thing. Please. After he says this, his 2 bodyguards start to lead him away while lecturing him about how much work he has left to do. Can't you 2 understand how important this is? I mean, obviously very important, but just as Yukinari's brother is about to be let out the front door, his gaze falls on Shuki and he immediately strides over to the Yamamiya brothers. I really hope I'm saying that last name right. You're the Yamamiyas, aren't you? Huh? Yeah. I knew it! Yuki told me about you 3. As soon as I saw you, I knew you had to be the ones that he spoke of. How rude of me. I'm Toshima Takasakawa, bleh, and Yukinari's older brother. It's nice to meet you. Do you have business with us? I heard you were asking about Yukinari. Yes, I'll be frank. The truth is, I really don't believe that my brother committed suicide. I'm trying to gather some more information before the funeral, but, well, the rest of the family isn't taking it as seriously as I am. I don't know what Yukinari, or why, I should say, why Yukinari has such problems with the rest of his family, but it seems like both of his brothers really care for him. And I'm not going to give anyway, I'm sorry for the spoiler right there, but, yeah, he does have another brother, and we'll meet him soon enough. Toshima looks as if he hasn't slept in a long time. His family's got it pretty rough, too. Even though it must be his mother and his father or something like that, kind of like how Natsume has problems with, our mother and father. I don't say our. I don't know. The bodyguards try to usher Toshima away, but he shrugs them off. I don't have a lot of time today. As you can see, these guys just won't leave me be. An idea starts to dawn on him suddenly because he pulls out his wallet. After a little bit of digging, Toshima produces a scrap of paper, and he scribbles something on it with a pen as he fishes it out of his pocket. Bleh. Please, if you have the time at all this weekend, I'd really like to talk to you more about this. Just ask for me at the gate, and I'll make sure you're let in. He pushes the paper into Natsume's hand. I really don't think... Please, you don't think that Yuki committed suicide either, did you? I don't. I really don't. And neither does Shuki. Obviously, we know the truth because of what the guy told us last time. Shuki responds without a moment's hesitation, surprising even himself. Toshima's worried face breaks into a relieved but tired smile. Aww, poor dude. He just wants his brother back. Or at least just wants to figure out why his brother is, like, done. That sounds like a terrible way to put it. Wow, I'm sorry. Thank you. I've written the address on that paper for you. I'm looking forward to seeing you this weekend. Toshimasa. Oh, Toshimasa. I've been saying his name wrong the whole freaking time. Toshimasa finally allows himself to be led away. I am a terrible person for getting that name wrong. Shuchen, is he really okay? Yeah, if you or Masani died, I think I'd be frantically trying to dig up more info too, so... Natsume smiles and ruffles Shuki's hair gently. You're so mature. He's so mature! How mature are you? Pfft, more like he's finally learned how to sympathize with the people. He's evolved from being an amoeba to a flatworm. Really? Really? You're a jerk, dude. Shuki rolls his eyes. Whatever, Masani, I know you're proud of me too. Aww. Brotherly love is so fluffy. Jeez, man. Get me out of this hole right now. Yeah, don't let it get to your head or anything. The three brothers then separate to go to their dorm rooms for the evening, promising to meet up later for dinner. I get to go to Yukinari's house. Finally, someplace new to investigate. This might be the break I've been looking for. I have to do everything I can to save Hosokawa-senpai. There's still a lot I can do, so I can't give up here. Chiding himself a little for thinking such cheesy shonen hero-esque things. Which is very true. That was very cheesy. I'm so sorry about that. Shuki returns to his home alone. Oh, he's home alone. How terrible. And we're skipping to the next day. This game. Oh man, this game. If you guys have been keeping up with this game, I will definitely include some links in the after version of this live stream. I don't know why I'm doing a live stream, but regardless, I'll include the link to the playlist and such like that for you guys if you want to go check it out later. Just click on the video. There should be some stuff in there. I will also be uploading this towards Twitter sometime, so make sure that you check out the links and such there too. The weekend rolls around. Shuki hardly has time to think about what to do before he and Natsume go to the estate, following the directions that Toshimasa wrote for them. I wish Masani would have come too. Well, why didn't he? It couldn't be helped. He had his reasons. Yeah. He said that he didn't really know about Hosokawa-senpai since they were just classmates. I don't really know if I would have anything valuable to say either. Which, I'm guessing you're really not going to have too much to say. Especially being that we only showered with the dude once. I mean, we could talk about how naked he was and how awesomely naked he was, but that's not really going to help the situation at all. But I have another reason for coming here anyway. Just try not to get caught. They soon arrived at the Hosokawa estate, tucked away in a quiet part of Nagasaki. It's surrounded by flat, undeveloped land. As you can see behind me too, guys, I totally forgot to mention this. I mentioned it in the video that I've been trying to upload. But, yes, I am in a new place too. We just moved into our house. I am going to try and see if uploading the vlog that I just got done recording a little bit ago is going to work well. If not, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on, but I will figure it out. You think the Hosokawas own all this? Maybe I'll just live stream every single day and just do it like that. I don't know. He gestures toward the landscape. Probably. Why don't they just sell off their land? They can make a killing off real estate, couldn't they? I can't imagine they use it all. Yeah, but maybe they don't want to be disturbed. The idea causes Shuki to freeze up a bit. Okay, so that line right there actually freaked me out for a second, because I thought about it and I was like, what if it was someone within Hosokawa's family? What if it was someone that Yukinari was like relationed with? That's definitely not the right way to say that, and I'm terrible at English, I'm sorry. But what if it was someone within Yukinari's family that had been like doing all this? What is going on there? Or Chiaki's family, I don't know, maybe it was grandma or something like that. It has to be someone that we're close with, because there's no reason for all of these deaths to happen, but it's really getting to me. Blah. I wonder if me and Annie are being too naive, coming here so casually. I mean, Yukinari and his family didn't exactly get along. What if they're really stuffy people? Well, it's too late to worry about that, I guess. The two of them walk up to the gate where two men in suits and sunglasses are standing in an intimidating fashion. How intimidating are they? Sheesh, they've even got guards. Which is understandable after what happened. I mean, obviously they think that someone's going to be coming after the whole family because they're rich or famous or whatever. Bunny ears. I'm Natsume Amamiya, and this is my brother Shuki. We were invited here by Toshima Hosokawa-san. He's expecting us. This freaking cord, man, is totally effing with me. After the guards check their student IDs, two of them are allowed into the estate. Why don't we get to see anybody? Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta yawn now. Woo! I stayed up way too late last night. Why don't they show any of the characters except for like the main characters that we interact with? It would be really cool to at least just see like a couple like random characters here and there that we don't really interact with later on. I mean, besides the Amamiya parents. This place is huge. Shiki whispers to his older brother once the two of them have walked the crowd ways down the corridors. It would make for a pretty interesting game of hide and seek. Oh, yeah, because that's exactly what we're here for, man. We're here to play some hide and seek. That's got nothing to do with what... That has everything to do with what you just said, dude. The attendant that escorted them inside leaves them to wait in an area near the courtyard. Shuki stares out at the well-kept landscape. Sort of feels like I'm in a whole different world. Oh, no. Okay, no, I'm not doing that. I'm probably in way over my head. Maybe I'll play that later. Haha, you're here. After a few moments, Toshima finds them. I'm so bad with these names, I'm sorry. I'm also still looking and watching to make sure that nobody has commented real quick. Because if you have commented and I'm not seeing it, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to keep up with it, but it's not doing a thing right now. Let me reload it real quick and see if maybe that's a thing. If you commented, I'm so sorry. Nope. Okay, you're good. Alright. I appreciate you taking the time to come, Natsume-san. If you'll follow me in here, I'd like to talk to you first. Shuki tenses a little, seeing his opportunity to look around and investigate at last. What about Shuki? I'm fine waiting out here, Annie. You won't be alone long. I'd like to talk to Natsume first, since he was Yuki's roommate after all. Yeah, that is definitely very sensible, but I still don't understand why he had to separate us. Natsume shoots another one of his signature kick puppy looks at Shuki, but nonetheless allows himself to be led away. Of course. Shuki waits until he can hear the two talking behind the closed door, though he can't actually hear what they're saying. I've got a few minutes to look around for clues. Better move. Better move, better run! I remember from watching news reports on TV that Hosokawa-senpai's backpack was left seen. That would definitely be a good place to start. Shuki walks down a seemingly endless set of hallways, looking for any sort of markers that would tell him this is where Hosokawa-senpai's backpack is. But naturally, things are definitely not that easy. It just doesn't happen like that. That's just not going to happen. Am I even going to be able to find my way back to that first room? Everything looks the same here. He begins to regret not asking for directions or being more transparent. But what can I do? Just waltz up to someone and be all, Hey, can you give me that backpack that was left at the crime scene so I can have a look? No, that's definitely not something that you can do. Not at all. Just as he's thinking this, he hears the sound of someone approaching. Oh, crap. Lovely. He quickly ducks into one of the adjoining hallways behind a rather conveniently shaped lamp. That made me think of Undertale. If you guys have seen Undertale, that was definitely an Undertale reference. Unless this was made before, because I can't remember exactly when this game was made. But regardless, still, it really reminded me of Undertale. As the person draws closer, Shiki peeks out a little and sees a familiar face. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about right there. That is apparently Yukinari's brother, which is effed. What is up with that? How convenient was it that we managed to meet him in the park in the last episode and then find out, like, I already knew before, like, there was no way that this couldn't be Yukinari's brother because they look so similar. They look exactly the same. Hey, that's the kid I met before. What is he doing? And he notices a resemblance at last, and things click into place. Yeah, good job, buddy. Should have noticed it beforehand. He must be related to Hosokawa-senpai. Just how big is his family? You've met, what, 2 people? Besides Yukinari himself? I went with Stop Him last time, because Stop Him seemed to do a lot more good than it did harm, so... Excuse me while I yawn again. I'm just gonna keep yawning through this whole thing. It happens every single time. If you've noticed jump cuts in my videos, that's usually me yawning. I am a very yawning person. I yawn all the time. If there's any time that I am not yawning, call the ambulance. There's something wrong. I can't keep hiding like this. I have no idea where anything is. I'm just wasting time. I might as well ask. The worst thing that could happen is they kick me out. Shuki steps out of the hallway and inadvertently startles the boy. Oh, what the frick? It's the fake Espa. What are you doing in my house, boy? That's Mr. Fake Esper to you, kid. And it turns out that I have a mutual friend. Bleh. What are you talking about? Toshimasa asked me to come here today. He's talking to my brother right now. What? Oh... You're one of the Amamiya brothers. I heard that you would be here today. I'm trying to get with this voice, but I know my voice thing is just not working out for me. Also, this happened again. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that I'm keeping up with you guys' comments if you're commenting. Thank you. I should have known someone as weird as you would have been friends with Nissan. Oh, come on. How am I weird? Is it my long hair? It's gotta be my long hair. Speaking of which, my hair is starting to get even super long. Like, just this. God, I feel emo right now. Stop. Yukinari, he was my... Oh, that's so sad. I see. Well, nice to meet you again. I'm Shuki. Domo chica. So, you're here to talk to Toshini. What are you doing over here? His room's all the way over on the other side. Shuki decides to go for the half-truth, because obviously he's been lying for the past however long. He wanted to talk to my older brother first, but they took too long, so I started wandering. You can get into trouble for sticking your nose into places where you're not supposed to, you know. Especially around here. I haven't gone into any of the rooms or anything. I don't think it's that big of a deal. See, that is one big thing that I've noticed has been really, really weird. Like, we've been playing around with time travel a lot, but like with like certain situations, it seems so funky. Like it just seems like I don't know. It seems too unreal. You know what I mean? Not the time travel part, but just like how situations work out for Shuki. Based on our decisions. I suppose based on our decisions, that makes a little bit more sense. But don't ask fast. He'll probably take me back to his brother. Actually, to be honest, I'm looking for something. Do you think you could help me out? Did you lose something? You could say that. Actually, a while back I lent Hosokawa-senpai something. It was a present for my brother. Shuki can see the word brother has an effect on Tomochika. I feel bad for lying to him, but, well, it's for a good reason. Get out of here, stupid Facebook stuff. He promised he'd give it back to me if all of his stuff was moved here after after what happened. So, it's really important. If you could help me out, I'd really owe you one. Wait here a bit. and come back. A few minutes later, he returns to Yukinari's backpack. Shuki has to fight against a knee-jerk instinct to fist bump and triumph. Oh, well, I'm gonna fist bump for you, man. There we go. Now it's all over. Also, my camera moves back and forth. Since you helped me out and it's something important to you, I want to help, but the best way I could do is get Nissan's backpack out of storage. I hope what you're looking for is in here. Exactly what I need. Which is very true. That is exactly what I needed.
Hurry and look. I'd be in big trouble if I found out anyone took this from the storage room.
Or, I said that weird. Tomochika's eyes started darting around nervously. Whatever.
Right. Since he's not really paying attention, I'll just grab whatever I can.
Shiki opens up the backpack, peers inside. There's a handful of miscellaneous items.
I'm not sure what I can use, and I don't have much time, so I'll take and scan whatever I can.
Alright, so here we go. We got keys, we got the picture, and we got the conch. And from what I figured out in the last episode, we really don't have to hurry because we can scan every single one of them. And this one's gonna go right away. I'm gonna go ahead and skip past those. And yes, I'm gonna grab all three of them because I'm sure we're gonna need all three of them eventually. Because I don't know. See, that's the thing though, is that like I don't know if getting rid of Chiaki stuff is gonna allow me not to fist bumping for him too. That was clever to get that. Hey, it works, doesn't it? It works, I swear. No, but seriously, I don't know if getting rid of Chiaki stuff is gonna be able to hinder us from getting the relationship for Chiaki, because that's the person that I want to get the relationship with. Because essentially, this game is eventually going to allow me to enter in a relationship with either Yukinari or Chiaki. I think those are the two people that we're going to be able to enter a relationship with, and I really want to try and do that with Chiaki, but getting rid of his stuff, I just want to be able to get all this the way I'm supposed to. So I'm going to get rid of the letter, because we've read the letter like 2 or 3 times. Yes, I am going to go ahead and get the seashell too, just simply because we could probably get some more stuff. Yes, you should definitely scan this. Delete Memento. Yes. I'm going to get rid of the handmade shrine charm. Or no, I should get rid of the pamphlet, because we've gone through the pamphlet wasn't anything. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the pamphlet and that, and then we'll go through the charm later. We'll go through the charm later, hopefully in the next episode. As long as I get this figured out with the stupid audio issues, hopefully the next time I record and upload, there won't be audio issues, but we'll see after that.
I think I've got everything. I better give the backpack now.
Got it. Thanks for helping me out. And he doesn't notice that we clearly didn't have anything in our pockets or anything like that that we took from the backpack. So it was in there? Yeah, thank goodness I found it.
There you are.
Shuki hears his brother before he sees him. Tomochika takes his time to leave, presumably to put the backpack back into the storeroom. Thanks for being a good friend to Nissan.
Oh, he's so cute! Oh my god, I can't stand it.
It's lovely. The kid is gone before Shuki can reply.
What are you doing all the way over here?
I was looking for you.
Sorry, Annie. I was just walking around to try and find a bathroom.
Oh, really? You should have just asked Hosokawa-san. He's always got those headphones on, too. It's freaking awesome. It's okay. I found it eventually. Are you done talking to him? Yeah, so it's your turn. Got it. And we don't even get to see the conversation. That kind of upset me a little bit. We don't get to see the conversation or what they talked about, which obviously apparently is not that important since we didn't get to see the conversation. But still, I would have loved to at least figured out exactly what's going on there. Blah, blah, blah. We return to the dorm rooms. Why? God, we skipped like 4 days. Though Shuki had wanted to save Yukinari right away after returning to the Hosokawa estate, it hadn't worked out. Which is a sad, sad fact.
I get roped into running errands for
Hisako-san, and then I didn't have any time to myself. But today, I will do it. Today, definitely, today. Definitely today. Maybe, probably not. Something's about to happen. After school lets out, Shuki returns to the dorms with Chiaki and Masaharu. Just as he's about to go up to this room, though, Masaharu stops him. Wow!
Wait, Shuki.
Huh? What is it?
You didn't think I would notice, did you?
Notice what?
Your final exam scores? You think that's gonna fly with Mom and Dad? You didn't tell him, did you? You know, if we told him, they'd just hold me and Anarchy responsible. Of course we didn't tell him.
Oh, thanks.
But you're going to have to start studying to make up for it. I'll never hear the end of it if you do this badly in the spring.
But I have plans.
Cancel them.
No way!
I'm not listening to any complaints. Whatever you've got going on, finish up as fast as you can. At 6, we're hitting the books.
Hitting the books.
That doesn't give much time at all, but I doubt Masani will budge on this.
I wonder what he would say even to... I don't think he would say anything. I mean, I don't think he would say anything as far as, like, what we're trying to do right now. Obviously, because we don't know the dude at all. So if he was going to be saying anything, then it would probably be something as simple along the lines of, oh yes, my brother was his roommate, and blah 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 blah. I hung out with him like once or twice, and that was it. And then I stole an action figure from him at one point or another a long time ago, if you remember that.
It doesn't give me much time at all, but I doubt Masani will budge on this.
I probably already said that. Fine. Oh.
After changing out of his uniform, Shuki decides it's time to get down to business. I got about 2 hours time before I have to go study with Masani. I should try and do all before I can.
But, I'm so sorry. This is actually where I had ended it last time. So I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I'm going to end the game at least. Let me save this real quick. Yes, over at the save file. Cool. Whatever. We've got that all figured out. So, this was the last place that I had ended it. I'm sorry. For the game, at least for the last video. Hopefully I can figure out what's up with the audio issues next time, but I'm gonna go ahead and quit. You're gonna be able to see my stuff. Let me go back to this. This looks terrible. This looks absolutely... Let me fix this real quick. I'm going to transform. I'm going to fit to screen, and then it's gonna... I'm gonna be big again. Hello, how are you guys? So I hope you enjoyed that. I know it was a little bit different, just simply because I didn't really, whatever, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. Let me get rid of this display capture so I don't have anything weird on here. But, yeah, that was about it. Wow, I've been streaming for almost an hour now. I am very surprised. Thank you so much for, sticking with me for an hour. Before I leave, though, I will play one more song. So let me go ahead and do that real quick, if I can do that. Very much. I will go ahead and do that. Let me just get this set up here. But really, seriously, thank you for sticking with me for like an hour. That is insane. I appreciate it, like, full-heartedly. You are awesome, honestly. And to anyone that views this in the future, thank you very much for catching the captured screen of this, because I don't know what's going on with my audio issues, so we'll figure it out eventually. I know I've been saying that for the past like however long now, but whatever. We'll try and figure something out along those lines.